Welcome tonight. Still not feeling flash, but you know, is what it is. Okay, so first thing to first, I might just double check this. Um, I was gonna go take the asteroid for a trip around the space center, and it kinda didn't work. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. So yeah, essentially what happened was it started flying up and got stuck on the side of this building and appears to have vanished. Bother. Well, at least I know the mass of the asteroid, so I should be able to land more of them without too much hassle, I should think. Um, no, cover that. Anyway, tonight's mission, I think what we might look at doing is we've got a mission to Eve, which I'm looking at doing. I'll try get sorted. Unfortunately, what ended up happening was my first one didn't work. Eve multi-mission, where's the other one? He's outside of his vehicle. Where the heck is it? Okay. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to jam a docking port on the first one. For whatever reason, and I don't know why, I can probably undock that. The original one, it just decided that it didn't meet. It wasn't a new ship anymore. So the first a new unmanned, sorry, the new I think the fully assembled condition just randomly wasn't met anymore. Um, oh, swizzle sticks. I didn't need these. Oh well. Oh, nuts! I got that too. Oh, hang on. No, we're good. We're good. Because did actually put those on. I didn't think I had. The idea is when we get to Gilly, we're going to go ahead and land it and mine fuel that way, and that way we'll get on mission achieved that way. Cool. So, Eve multi-mission set as target. Where were we? We're ahead of it. Okay. How much fuel have we actually got? 1,030 meters per second. Quite a bit. Probably should have done that, looked into that first, but you know, what ifs, we're good. Okay. No, actually, I'm going to go raise my periapsis, my apoapsis, sorry, get it closer to the thing. What the plan is I'm going to take the fuel from that one and load it into here, and then we're gonna go launch the mission. That'll do. Descending node, which means we need to do a normal burn at that point there. Okay. I should really be a little bit more careful, just in case I do hit the the launch vehicle. Alrighty then. I'm going to make my apoapsis now higher. Because there's a probe which I need to send to Eve, plus I also need to mine some ore from Ike, and I also need a sun base, something on solar orbit as well. So that should help out with that. Cool. What the heck? That's landed on the observatory. What the heck? That ain't there. The space center's here. Okay, so obviously the game's bugged. I'm gonna go switch to that and just see what it does. I was worried about the the observatory being destroyed, but that's clearly not going to be a problem. Oh, frick. Oh, oh, nuts. Okay, well, this certainly was not expected. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know what to do about that. Okay. Look, I mean, I've got another asteroid there. I don't know what the mass of that thing is. Um, okay, I think it's got a ton of monopropellant. Hopefully, I will be able to. What have we actually got? I do have a little bit of fuel. Not really used anything useful though. It's interesting. That's clearly quite wrong. I mean, I have not done. I'm not putting on that much like delta V at all. I mean, yeah, 0.1. Maybe it was 0.3, and it was like 300. Like, yeah, nah. I actually don't know if I'm gonna make it. Um, oops. Uh. I mean, I've already used 15 units of what I have, and I haven't. I've gone down pretty much nothing. Okay, it's not going to work. What's in the debris, I wonder? I think that's the fuel tank. Yeah, that's the fuel tank. Cool. Multi-mission, polar relay. Ooh. Nuts to that. Ah. Boo. So that thing's actually got additional thrusters, but they're kind of not usable at the moment. Let's see if this thing's any better. But yeah, that's way better. The other one's obviously way too heavy. Okay. It's going to be easier to... This will be probably easier to attempt to match. Uh, 15 kilometers. Fudge. Okay, where's the shuttle at? And how much fuel has the shuttle got? Full, nice. And the shuttle doesn't have an engineer. Damn. Okay, where's the engineer? Where's um this wasn't initially an Eve mission as well, but I've kind of given up on this one. I should really repurpose it. Because, I mean, I don't really need those. Why the heck have I got a cargo bay and what's in it? A probe? Huh. Oh, yeah, that's That's right, the thing was actually going to be mining on thingamajig. Oh, enough spare parts much. I need to find a darned engineer. What's Grabby McGrabface got? Does a Grabby McGrabface have an engineer? Apparently not, but it has an asteroid. It's only 6 tons. I wonder if I could chuck. Well, given how light it is, if I could put um a grabby arm in my shuttle. I wonder if that could be an option. Flip the cargo. Anyway, no, we're trying to do this Eve mission. Who knew this would be so much difficult? So difficult. Is a scientist. Nuts. Well, it's got a full tank of fuel, that thing. That's good. Moby. Moby? Appeared to be female. Okay, cool. um... Oh, wrong button. Blast. Here we are. I need to get the there's an an IVA mod where you can actually walk around inside your vehicles. I need to get that, and then maybe look at then maybe like doing a new science station, redesigning Space Station 2, I reckon. Okay, so they're in one of these ones. Oh, auto strut. I probably should do. Oh, there's no one in there. Derp. Okay. Well, there's a spare docking port, which is kind of what I was actually after. I need to get to there, so... The one thing I should be super careful about is just not making any assumptions. Because assuming that... sort of this is where I need to be. I guess, yeah, sorry, assuming that there is a... Because some of them I don't believe do have, and that's off. Some of my... Sorry, give me a sec. Let me just plot this maneuver. Twizzle sticks. Okay, radial out. Oh, that's not radial out now, is it? That's radial in. What the heck are you doing? Stupid thing. Control from here. So, yes, as what I was saying, some of my, Oop. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, some of the Kerbals don't actually have EVA packs, which will be a big problem if I accidentally send them outside, say one of these things, because then they kind of can't do much. Okay. Oh, I absolutely hate that. Luckily, it doesn't happen too often. But it is incredibly frustrating when you sort of... You're like, sweet, and then you think you're pressing the slow down, and then it's just like, nope, we're going to make it go even faster. And you're like, no, why? Okay, cool, that's done. control from here. No. Bugger. Still hit it. Okay. Okay, we're going to see whether we can get ourselves an intercept. Okay. Okay, anti-target. I really should know how this stuff works better, but cool. Also, should have some parachutes with me as well. That would be useful. Okay, that's gonna in a few orbits. It's gonna actually meet up. Okay, and right, target. I'm just gonna jam the docking port on there. Is there anything useful on this thing? Not really. At least not that I can take off anyway. Eh. Okay, yeah, the other one's got way more smarts in it. This is mostly fuel tanks. This thing's got a bunch of I should have whatever. I really should leave that in orbit. That fuel would be useful. Oh well, is what it is, I guess. Okay, Moby can EVA. Okay, that's all I needed to really do. Right, we'll go back to the space station now. That's a little concerning, 400 meters. Ooh. Oh, for realsies? I could have just waited. I am a muppet. A real muppet. I could have just waited for this thing to get close and I could have gone doop-a-doop-a-doo. I could have even just not even used a ship. Oh well. I'm getting above it. It'll make it a bit easier to dock. Okay. Get myself into position, then I'll kill off my speed and go in with RCS. I really need to think more about lights and these things. Okay, set as target. Okay, almost there. And we are looking good. We are... Stay on... No, we don't want to stay on target. We need to be going... Because that there should be facing... anti-normal. No, these should always be facing north. We'll just call it north. Therefore, I do a south if I want to if I want to dock with one of them. Oh, yawns. Actually, you know what? I might look. I might actually just redock that. Because that way I can dump off. I can dump all the fuel, and there may be parachutes in amongst the slots somewhere. I don't think there is, but there might be. Okay. Okay. Oh, it'll be anything interesting in the news. Um. Well. Um. Then. The Mars helicopter. I can't even remember its name right now. Didn't get good sleep last night, so I'm not braining good. Anyway, well, that's probably a while ago actually, but the arms to that thing had been analysed, and yeah, so the rotors and that thing had been analysed, and they work out what the problem was, so that's good. Um, and they sort of broke at a stress point, which was switch to. Wait, what? Um, odd. The switch 2 button didn't seem to be there. It was. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, swizzle sticks. The game's broken on me. Um, okay. Okay, we'll reload. So every time I see it'll get little bugs like this, I think, oh man, such a disappointment that Kerbal Space Program 2 just was never a thing. So sad. Shame I can't even get my money back on it. I mean, if I like started it up once. This, hopefully this will load up fine. It's usually pretty good. I had a game that caused me a great deal of suffering. Essentially what happened was I went back to play it and it decided to destroy everything that I had, and I lost about 3 months worth of work. And I was just lost interest in the game after that because I was struggling to motivate myself to go at it anyway. And then just to have something like that happen, it was just like, oh, No. Okay, that's quite a while ago. Quick save 9, I think it was. Oh, come on. So it hasn't even saved quick save 9. So something after this point has broken the game. I'm hoping it wasn't putting that docking port on, because that would suck. The reason I'm doing this is I've missed the intersect point between the two Eve ships, which is not cool. Just goes to show, trying to coordinate more than one thing, I kind of just fall apart. Okay, fingers crossed. Oh shoot, yeah. Oh, all I was hoping to do was just launch this mission, but things just keep going. It's just going bad. You know what? We've had an accident. I don't care. I don't care about this thing that's going to burn up in the atmosphere. Got a lot of fuel on board, but screw it. We don't care. Oh, this is going to be painful. Okay. It's about 10 meters per second, 10 kilometers every time. I'm doing 8. Almost in the atmosphere. "68 kilometers, we are now in the atmosphere. Well, we want the thing to burn up, so I kind of feel bad, I mean, but at the same time, it's not as if I don't have enough fuel. That'll do. Right. Oosh. That's a battery. Apparently it's a probe. Uh-oh. Okay. Um... Was there any science in there? No. Oh, John Bro does not have an EVA pack. It's hard to believe that so much of the ship was destroyed. You know what, I'm just going to leave it at that tonight. This has been a bit of a failure, but hey, it happens. I'll look at tidying all this up, and I'll dock the new one with the space station, fuel it up, send it on its way, rescue these guys, and then I'll just clean everything up from orbit. Ideally, I should be going ahead and doing it manually, but no one got time for that. Yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a mush. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Jeb says hi.